Here's a question. Would you rather have $1 million today or a single penny that doubles every day for a month? Take the penny. By day 30, that 1 cent has turned into over $5 million. That's the strange, almost unfair power of compounding. And once you understand how it actually works, it changes how you think about every dollar you save. Let's use something easier to picture than pennies. An apple tree. Say you plant one apple tree in your backyard. After a few years, it starts producing fruit. 50 apples a year, let's say. That's nice. If trees worked like a basic savings account, that's all you'd ever get. 50 apples a year, every year, forever. Steady, predictable, and exactly the same size, no matter how long you wait. That's simple interest. A return on the amount you put in and nothing more. But real trees don't work that way, and neither does compound interest. Because inside those 50 apples are seeds. Plant them, and you don't just get more apples next year, you get more trees. Trees that grow their own apples with their own seeds that grow their own trees. Year 1, you've got 1 tree and 50 apples. Plant the seeds, and by year 5 or 6, you're not looking at a single tree anymore. You're looking at an orchard. And that orchard isn't adding 50 apples a year. It's adding 50, then 100, then 200, then 400. Because every tree you planted is now producing trees of its own. That's compound interest in one sentence. You earn a return on your original money, plus a return on every bit of return you've already earned. Interest, earning interest. Here's what that looks like with real numbers. Say you invest $1,000 at 8% a year, a fairly typical long-term average for the stock market. With simple interest, you'd earn $80 a year, every year, forever. After 30 years, $3,400. With compounding, that first $80 starts earning its own 8% the very next year. So does everything that comes after it. After 30 years, that same $1,000 isn't worth $3,400. It's worth just over $10,000. You didn't add a single extra dollar. The orchard grew itself. And this is where time becomes more important than almost anything else. More important, honestly, than how much you start with. Someone who starts investing at 25 and someone who starts at 35 aren't just 10 years apart. Because of how compounding works, the 25-year-old can often end up with close to double the money by retirement, even having invested a smaller amount overall. Those first 10 years aren't just 10 years of growth. They're 10 years the later starter can never fully make up, no matter how much they add afterward. So what does this actually mean for you? It means the account you open this month isn't really about this month. You're not planting a tree for this year's apples. You're planting an orchard that keeps expanding on its own, year after year, whether you're paying attention to it or not. Worth knowing. Compounding works exactly the same way in reverse. Unpaid credit card balances grow the same way that orchard does, which is exactly why it's worth paying attention to both sides of this. What's compounding in your favor? And what might be compounding against you? This is general education, not personalized advice. But this one idea is genuinely one of the most useful things you can carry into how you save and invest. If this made compound interest click, that's what this series is about. One real financial concept, explained simply, every episode. Subscribe if you want the next one.